Welcome to my Let's Play of Death and Taxes, where you are a Grim Reaper, deciding who lives and who dies, for whatever reasons you so choose. I'm currently on day 12, and in this game you go to the office, you decide who lives and dies, then you go report to, normally Fate, but he's away at the moment, so you report to his cat. And you can also get stuff from Mortimer's Emporium. And each morning the phone does ring to tell you what you did yesterday and what happens. Meet young Anita, the medic who saved many lives after the recent earthquake. All thanks to warning from Mountainhead, they exclaimed before scurrying away. Famous track and field athlete found dead in his hotel room. Yep, I killed him. Archaeological excavation of the permafrost releases plague which is spreading rapidly. Ah, I saved the archaeologist and he's now released a plague. Local lab tech repeatedly says drop the bass when titrating wins comedy award. I saved him as well, or her as well. The visionary atom. Read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Okay. So the archaeologist I didn't kill has released a plague. That's not going to be good for the human race. G'day, Grim. The world is a wondrous thing. You would not believe what I have seen out here, even within the ruins. Now, would you kindly try to help out the survivors of the turmoil of yesterday? Oh joy. So, quota for the day, 3 humans have to die, out of a possible 6 that I've been given the information for, and to spare any students. This is a 52-year-old student. They decided to return to school to finish their education after 4 kids grew up. While progress is difficult after a long pause, dedicated and diligent. When not at school, they write slam poetry. I'm almost tempted to kill you for writing slam poetry, but it says spare any students, so that's one who's going to live. A nuclear physicist. Apparently become an accomplished and respected physicist. Okay. A systems analyst. Oh, you're pretty much on a hiding to nothing to start with. He's on the verge of finishing a proposal for a delivery system infrastructure based on low-cost drones. It would use cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food from stores and restaurants to people. They cocked the whole idea while looking at a stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. Yep. Viable. Problem is, it'll do a lot of people out of work. A teacher teaches sex education in many different schools. They're a fan of ice skating, pottery, and very technical metal music. Well, you're not a student, but you're in the teaching profession. Oh, another student. Okay, a professional student by the looks of it. Enjoys university life and doesn't want it to ever end. That's why they're changing the major for the 3rd time. He's deep in debt, afraid about the professional prospects after they actually finish school. Well, it tells me to spare any students so you get to live. I'm not happy about that. Pig farmer. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Pig Farmer. It looks like you're going to die. Because I've got to kill 3 of you. And to be honest, I've had to spare 2 students. And I think I like the nuclear physicist out of all the people, so everybody else gets to die. You're already living. So now I go get a report, I would say to Fate, but no, to Fate's cat. The cat seems to be in a slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Ah, I still can't believe how fluffy you are. Meow, the cat mutters an annoyed meow through her snores. I just want to pet you, cat. She lifts her head, her stare fierce, making it seem like petting her would be one extremely bad idea. I don't care, I want to pet the cat. Aw, so cute. Cat bares her teeth, they look incredibly sharp. Sharp enough to chew through any osseous material. I'm doing it, no one can stop me. Reach out your hand. The cat stands up, her back arched and tail flicking sharply back and forth. Squeak! The toy emits a shrill sound that cuts through everything. What in the... Slowly the cat rotates her head while continuing to stare right at you. It almost looks like there's a ghostly, mischievous grin on her face. Sluggishly and with disdain for your discourtesy, the cat sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. Cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seeming pleased. Hey, can I ask you some questions instead? The cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? Okay, the cat made a meowing noise, melodiously. She blinks at you, perplexed. That was informative. I'll be going now. Cat curls back into a ball and continues her previously disturbed slumber. Okay, I got paid, so let's go back to, or go down to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today?
Okay. There's a mirror. There's also an eraser and Grimm's cape. I will take the looking glass.
Oh, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. Aye, a proper beauty.
He's a chatty little soul, Mortimer. And the dark cape is a classic attire for any grim deeds. It's pleasantly warm while offering protection against the wind and rain, which you won't actually need as you'll always be stuck at the office. I don't care, I want the cape.
My, 'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though, so you're more than welcome to it.
Okay, and this, which I now can't afford, is an eraser which allows you, when you're... It's one use only, which is the downside of it, but it allows you to erase, if you choose someone to live or die, you can then erase such a thing and make a different decision. But it's cost 400 and it's one use only, so it's an expensive article. But the thing I got that I wanted most was the mirror. Because now I can go into this room.
Knock.
Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
Who are
We
you?
are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray, if only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
Feels fine.
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened? Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
So now I can come to my dressing room and I get conversations with this voice, and I also get to try on different sets of clothing. Death and tuxedos. Bow ties are cool. Oh, the Archangel look. Hardcore. Old timer. Hot dog. Pineapple. Stone Cold Classic. God. Anon. Pearl. Red Christmas. Vampire. Wild. Witch. Okay, to business, and I can change my head. Flower Power. Golden. I Am Pretty. Poltergeist. Plague Doctor. That's one of the things I bought earlier. Crow. Masquerade. Steampunk. War Never Changes. Chimk. And Pooh. That's a look. Winter is coming. A whole Foxy. Goodest Doggo. Jackal. Stealth. Boss. Director. Magical. Rebel. Are you okay? And back to Bonehead. Oh, Assassin. Pop Punk. And we'll go with Death and Tuxedos for now. And Goodest Doggo. That's my new look. Okay, so every time there's a little cloud in this room means that voice would like to talk to me again. You see my character has changed slightly in his look. So let me end that day. Busy day though it was. And go to work for the next day. Okay, I'm not seeing... Okay, I see cat paws and no things. Cheap safe drones turn out to not actually be very safe. Killed technician during test flight. That was the systems analyst that I killed. Read our interview after finally finishing degree. Sadiq becomes a video game developer of a small indie project titled Demise of Duty. Okay, that was one of the students I saved. Local pit farmer slips in pig manure, hits head on water pole and dies. Their green boots reportedly stolen. Or reported stolen. That's the pig farm I killed. And nuclear physicist researching nuclear drive technology for outer space exploration. That's the nuclear physicist I saved. Lucky day. Or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of the kind of numerology, but it is but a day like all the others. Quota for the day. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. Much as I'd love to, I have no humans to deal with. So, nothing I can do. That cat. The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with a paw. You want to know what happened to my files? The cat pauses for a moment, then continues brushing herself, indifferent to your confusion. Did you do something with them? Before the cat has a chance to respond, the phone rings in an ear-piercing metallic clatter. You hear a familiar voice.
Hello? Hello? Lady Pawdington, is Grim there?
Meow, the cat replies absent-mindedly.
Oh, goodness. Grim, I heard that. I understand the job can be stressful, that these decisions do not come lightly. But you cannot let everybody live. Such actions will have serious consequences, even if you cannot foresee them. That is what I am for. Trust me, it will be for the benefit of everyone. Understood?
Something happened to the files. They were gone.
What? Could you repeat that? All I hear is static.
I said the cat stole the files.
No matter. You know what the job entails, Grim. I implore you to take it seriously. The world needs to stay in equilibrium. I do hope we will not have to repeat this discussion in the future. Think before you act. That is all.
The phone falls silent. Tempted to say real nice cat. Can't stay mad at you, cat. You're so goddamn cute. Alas, the cat has already fallen asleep. She purrs softly, contented. Nothing else to do but leave. Yeah, I made 0 money because I didn't get to decide if anybody lived or died. I don't have much money, so I'll end this day. Yeah, there's no cloud floating in my wonderful little dressing room, so I'll just go to work. Oh boy. Going to be a busy day. The phone's not going to ring because I didn't kill anybody yesterday. Morning, Grim. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. 5 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans at the left side of the profile bundle. Well, let's start obeying the rules. A train conductor. Yep, they're a happy, good person who's good at what they do, and they're going to die because they're in the transportation industry. A cosmologist. 10 years Aisha has spent gazing through a powerful telescope at the stars, all across the universe. Bit by bit, they become ever more convinced that the whole world is actually some sort of simulation, a realistic reproduction crafted in binary. Well, she's on the left side, so she might die anyway. A veteran activist. Yumi is a veteran of the peacekeeping conflict. A pointless endeavour, all things considered. They enlisted right out of high school, inspired by patriotic jingoism, but quickly learned warfare isn't actually great. These days they work as a pacifist activist and fight for veteran healthcare. Okay. Supply chain coordinator. I'll come back to you. Advisor. Pop music icon. A firefighter. A fraud CEO. Charlie's been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. They did. Optometrist. Okay. Well, I've killed 2 of them. Despite their young age, Tiffany has become somewhat successful pop music icon. Tiffany tries to shake the fashion world by only wearing second-hand clothing. Their most recent find is a pair of funky green boots in the vicinity of a pig farm. Which belong to the pig farmer I killed yesterday, or the day before. Okay, supply chain coordinator. They're developing an addiction to amphetamine-based focused aids, so they can die. She's a bit weird. I've killed 3 so far. He's an advisor to politicians. He can die. Yes, my prejudices are coming forth. He's a firefighter and a decent person by the looks of it, so he can hang around. I killed him. Alright. I'm going to kill the cosmologist. I have killed 5, I just got to select the rest that are going to live. You're dead. You're alive. You're dead. Oh, there's only 9 in total. Don't know why, I thought there were 11. Okay. That's everybody. Let's go see what fate has to say. Oh, no. I go past my dressing room. The voice wants to talk to me.
Psst. See? What did I tell you?
You told me what?
The others. Conspiring behind your back. You saw the result.
I think it was the cat.
They waited for you to let the guard down, whispering, "Look, it's the pathetic runt."
What do you know? Tell me.
They'll make you fail and get you fired. Or are you deliberately trying to fail? That's devious. Keep them guessing and watch your back, Reaper.
Does beg the question, is that the voice in my head? Or is there something else going on? Ah, good. Fate's back.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
Thank the gods, I was really getting tired of that cat.
Oh, who is adorable? Lady Pawdington? Who is? You are. Of course you are.
The cat purrs cheerfully in response to Fate's petting. Evil cat. There again, most cats are evil, so...
You are a delightful scamp. Yes, you are. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers, please? Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
I'll wait patiently.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it? In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told.
Once again, being damned by faint praise.
There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
But the rules are there for a reason. What else am I supposed to do?
Of course, great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull?
Not that I show my bosses, no.
You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Well, okay. Apparently I've reached the 2-week mark and I've got 2 weeks to go. Yeah. Nice chunk of bonus money. good time to visit Mortimer. Assuming I can get this mouse to scroll the elevator. Thank you.
Back from her booty, are ye?
How much does this cost? 1,200. I'm 100 short. I assume it's not going to let me buy it if I can't afford it. That would be true. Well, if I spent 300 on this, then if I earn 400 the next day and that's still there, I can buy it then. If it's not still there, so be it.
Dear me, 'tis a tragic tale. Ye ever hear of the Dia de Muertos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
It does have some interesting tales. Okay. If I stop by my wonderful mirror, on the additional faces now, if I can find it, here it is. Sugar Skull. Whatever that's called. Dia de Muertos. Sandy Claus. Nacho de Muertos. Smiley. Oh, I like Smiley. Yep, we'll go back to Smiley. And yeah, we'll go with Smiley and Hardcore as my look of choice. And I will end the day. And that's where I'm going to end the episode. It appears I'm about halfway through, and the fate of the world is still in my hands. Okay, well, as always, I hope you enjoyed or found it interesting, or horrified at some of the choices I make. And hopefully I'll see you down the road for more Death and Taxes in the near future. Cheerio!